Good morning, all. Good morning. Hope you're all well. As you can see, the traffic is horrendous. I'm stuck in the middle of Hendon. Hopefully, I won't get a ticket for this production, but if I do, it'll be worth every penny just to be able to join you for a few minutes today. I want to speak very briefly about the festival of Chanukah. You know, we have two festivals of rabbinic origin. One is Chanukah, the other is Purim. Are they the same or are they different? Well, there is one big difference between them, and it's highlighted and reflected in two, I guess you would call them toys or symbols that we have for the two festivals. What do we play with on Hanukkah? We play with a dreidel. What do we play with when it comes to, or what do we make noise with when it comes to Purim? We come with a Gregor, right? We rattle that Gregor when we hear the name Haman. And why do we do that? To blot out the name of Haman, who was wicked, who was evil, who wanted to destroy the Jewish people. What about Hanukkah? Ever wondered, why do we play with a dreidel? Why do you play with a dreidel? Okay, we know the letters on the dreidel say Nes Gadol Haya Sham. There was a great miracle that took place there, referring to the land of Israel. Okay, but there's many other ways we could have done it. Why is it had to be a dreidel? So historically, we know that the dreidel was a ruse for the Jews to be able to continue to practice their faith. And when they were approached by the Greeks, standing in groups, learning together, they were able to play with this dreidel and to show the Greeks that they weren't learning, they were actually just playing a game. That's one thing. But there is a big difference between the dreidel and the Gregor. The dreidel, we hold it from the top and we spin it. The Gregor we hold from the bottom and we turn it. Why? What does that symbolize? So the idea is that when it came to the miracle of Purim and the miracle of Chanukah, they were fundamentally different. The salvation at the hand of the Almighty came through very different means. On Purim, it was all through nature. It was a series of events that seemed to be just happenstance, coincidence, wrong person in the wrong place or right person in the right place, that, things just happened to occur by chance. That's the way it looked. And therefore the miracle was hidden from the public gaze. And therefore, when we shake the Gregor, it's not that there was this bolt of lightning that came out the sky that was clearly a divine sign, divine providence at hand. And therefore we rattle the Gregor, showing that the miracle and the divine assistance came within nature. It came from below, working its way upwards. Think about Chanukah. Is that the same when it comes to Chanukah, or was it different? So it's very, very different. On Chanukah, we had two open miracles. We had a battle between Matityahu and the Maccabees against the mighty Greek Empire, simply defying the odds, defying any logic. It was a miraculous victory. There was no explanation for it. They literally took down the Greek Empire. And on the other hand, you had a miracle with oil, an oil flask that should only have lasted for 1 day, miraculously lasted for 8 days. Again, it was something that defied the odds, something that made no sense, something that could not be explained by any rationale or any logic or happenstance, or something that was just lucky and happened to work that time. So the miracles on Chanukah came from above. The divine hand was readily available for all and everyone to see. Whereas on Purim, it was more hidden. That's why the name Esther means hidden. And therefore, the idea for Chanukah is for us to be able to recognize the Almighty's hand in our daily lives. Miracles are happening all around us. It's up to us to open our eyes and to be able to appreciate the blessings, the gifts, and the miracles from up high in our daily lives. Wishing everyone well. Please God, I hope by tomorrow to be back in Woodside Park. I don't know what it is, but I seem to get stuck in traffic every day. But please God, we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at my desk in the usual place and the usual time. In the meantime, to David, Estelle, to Clarice, to Caroline, to Richard, to Carol, and everyone else who are joining us, we wish you a Chanukah Sameach, a happy, joyous Chanukah. And please God, the light of Chanukah should uplift and enlighten and give warmth and joy to your lives. And good morning to Alan. Have a great day. Take care.